Teaching abroad is the best way to experience another culture, travel the world, and challenge yourself. I've been teaching English abroad full-time since 2010, and in this video, I'll show you exactly what you need to do now if you want to teach abroad. The first thing to do right now if you want to teach abroad is get TEFL certified. If you want to teach English abroad, your first step will be to get an accredited TEFL certificate. TEFL stands for Teaching English as a Foreign Language, and this certificate will teach you how to teach English. As a minimum, you should have a 120-hour TEFL certificate, although if you haven't had much teaching experience or maybe you don't have a bachelor's degree, then I would recommend doing a level 5 TEFL course. Always check to make sure that your TEFL course is accredited, and even better if there's a teaching practice component to it, because a lot of schools and employers are looking for this. And you'll get practice teaching real ESL students, and you'll get feedback from your tutors on your lessons. With so many different TEFL courses to choose from, I'll link some in the description box down below that I recommend. The second thing to do now if you want to teach abroad is get some teaching experience. The teach abroad process can take several months because of finding and applying for jobs, plus all of the visa paperwork. In the meantime, I recommend getting some teaching experience so you'll be nice and comfortable in the classroom by the time you get to go abroad. Here are 2 ways to get teaching experience. Number 1 is to volunteer to teach or tutor English at a local school, community center, or even through a program that provides English lessons for refugees. And number 2 is to teach English online. You'll have to make sure you have your TEFL certificate first, but once you have your TEFL, you can apply for jobs to teach English online. If you need any recommendations, you can check out my Teach Online playlist. I recommend writing down your reflections after every single class. What went well, what didn't go so well, and how you can improve your next class. This is really going to help you gain confidence in the classroom and in your own teaching. Before we get to the next point, I just wanted to announce that I will be offering a free masterclass on the 5 myths keeping you from packing your bags and teaching English abroad. In this live masterclass, we'll go over all the excuses that people make preventing them from actually teaching abroad, how to overcome those excuses, plus some of my favorite teach abroad secrets. To grab your spot, you can use the link to register down below. If you're curious about teaching English abroad, then you won't want to miss this masterclass. The third thing to do now if you want to teach abroad is talk to as many people who are currently teaching abroad as you can. The best way to learn how to do something is to talk to somebody who's already done it. Luckily, there are tons of different TEFL teacher Facebook groups and forums where you can find current teachers and former teachers who are willing to share their advice and tips and tricks. You can download my Ultimate Teach Abroad Jobs Guide for links to these Facebook groups and forums, plus tons of other places to find teach abroad jobs. I also have interviews on my Instagram and YouTube channel with teachers who have taught in the Czech Republic, France, Mexico and Colombia, Chile, Thailand, and more coming soon. The fourth thing to do now if you want to teach abroad is start getting your documents ready. The longest part of the teach abroad process is all of the paperwork. If you want to decrease the time it takes to go from your teach abroad plan to your plane, then you can start requesting and preparing these documents ahead of time. Certified copies of your bachelor's degree and birth certificate, a police background check, your TEFL certificate, and any transcripts. Each country and even each visa has different requirements, but having some of these documents prepared and ready to go can save you some time. Do be aware that some documents do have an expiry date. For example, the police background check may only be valid for 90 days, so do keep this in mind when you're applying for jobs. And finally, the fifth thing to do now if you want to teach abroad is think about your why. Mindset is incredibly important when teaching abroad because you're about to do something that not many people dare to do. Leave behind their friends and family, move to a new country that has a different culture and possibly a different language, and start a brand new life. Try to think about why you want to teach abroad. Do you want to learn a new language? Are you looking for a way to work and travel at the same time? Would you like to challenge yourself to live in a completely different culture? Are you wanting a refresh from your daily routine? The more clear you are on why you want to teach English abroad, the better experience you'll have. Why do you want to teach abroad, and what stopping you from getting started? Leave a comment down below. I hope this video shows you what you can do now to get closer to your goal of teaching English abroad. Don't forget to sign up for my free live masterclass if you're curious about teaching English abroad. You can find me on Instagram at ESLTeacher365, and please give this video a like, subscribe, and share if you learned something new today. To learn about all the best places to teach English abroad, you can check out this video next. Happy teaching!